What's up, guys? Welcome back to Digital Dive-In. It's your favorite weirdo monkey, and with me today we got Goofball 594, otherwise known as Phil, back after his vacation. Yay!
Hey, I'd rather be on vacation.
Hey, you're a bitch.
Nah, I'm happy to be back.
Today we are playing Call of Duty WWII because we haven't played this in a very long time, and
It has been a minute.
I kind of miss it. I mean, I kind of don't, but I kind of do.
Yeah, well, that's what Stockholm Syndrome will do to you.
But before we do anything, I want to give a quick shout out to NWO, also known as Nerd World Order, over on Facebook. They are a terrific group of nerds. They have amazing devs who run the channel, or run the page rather. I actually know two of them, or one of them, semi-personally. He's helped me out a lot with the channel, and he's helped me promote my stuff on the page, so I'm promoting them in turn. They also have a pretty awesome clothing line that has some cool designs, so I highly recommend you check that out. So go check them out on Facebook.
Clothes,
they have
and
clothes.
People wear clothes, and you're
Exactly.
people, so it all lines up.
There you go. So go check them out on Facebook. I promise you, you'll have a great time. Today's dive-in is going to be about the new Venom reveal. A few days ago, they just dropped the second trailer for Venom, where we got to see the full Tom Hardy transformation into Venom, and oh my fucking god, it looks badass.
I'll be honest, I had a chubby the whole time I was watching it. Just looks so good.
It really, really
Like,
does.
So good.
Yeah.
And I don't know if anyone here has not seen it, but if you haven't, I don't care. It's too late. It's been out for a week. Like, first off, I love how they did a little homage to SpiderMan, what was it, 3?
Yeah.
When Venom first made an appearance on the big screen with Tobey Maguire. And he's still a photographer. Like, he's still a journalist.
Oh, well, yeah,
They're,
I mean,
they're keeping it.
that's who Eddie
They're
Brock
keeping it
was.
in the books.
That's who Eddie Brock was. But we need to start a game. Alright. Anyways, but yeah, going back to what you said before we started, with like how he's still a reporter and shit. I mean, in the comics, that's who Eddie Brock was. And
Well,
why
that's
do I
good.
keep
Yeah,
why do I
I
keep
never
on getting
read
killed by
the
my own
Venom
people?
comics.
Oh yeah, the Venom
good.
comics are pretty cool. Oh my god. I need to stop aiming down my sight and just shooting.
Yeah, that's the secret of this game.
In the comics, he originally works with Peter Parker at the Daily Bugle. Like, that's who they originally worked for.
Hmm.
And that's how they meet, and that's how they become like friends slash enemies slash whatever the fuck you want to call them.
Competitors.
Yeah, I mean, because they're enemies they're enemies at first, because the symbiote goes from Peter Parker and then it attaches itself to Eddie Brock. This is actually following the Ultimate storyline from what I've seen, where Venom attaches itself to Eddie Brock before it does anything with Peter Parker.
Yes, that is what I. Yeah, I didn't even see anything to do with Peter Parker in this trailer.
No,
it looks
'cause
like
there's
it's
nothing.
all. Yeah, I guess his name's Eddie Brock. I'm not
Yeah.
really a big Venom. I don't know the comic books too well. I just know I'm so excited for this.
Yeah,
movie.
from what I know, Eddie Brock or Peter Parker is not in this movie at all.
Which is kind of good. What's the new Peter Parker's actor's name? Tom Holland, I think.
Tom Holland, yeah. I absolutely
Yeah,
love him.
I am sure that what will happen is that eventually these two will make it on the big screen together in one movie, and it'll be really good. It'll be
Oh,
really
yeah.
good.
Oh, yeah,
I
100%.
I don't think Tom Holland has what it takes to take out Tom Hardy, because it's Tom Hardy. Like,
Yeah, but I mean,
you've seen him as Bane, and he was tough then.
yeah.
You know, you've seen him as all sorts of villains, and he's always. He's probably one of my favorite actors.
Oh, he is.
Like,
He's
I'll
an
be
amazing
honest,
actor.
he's so good. He was in Lawless, which was a really good movie.
Mm-hmm.
I could go for hours just talking about Tom Hardy alone.
Yeah, no, Tom
so
Hardy
now to
is-
see him as Venom is gonna be awesome.
It's really, really cool. But it's going, yeah. But like going off what you said about like them going head to head, like Tom Holland and Tom Hardy battle of the Toms apparently.
Yeah, Tom.
I don't know if that will actually happen, purely because in this one it sort of seems like they are going for the anti-hero style of Venom and not the villain
That's true.
Venom. Because
Well, if they're smart, they'll make it happen because, you know, it's a money cow that they can milk.
oh
right?
yeah,
The
oh
blue
yeah,
milk of
definitely,
Star Wars, that is.
right?
But yeah, like I think I don't know. Like I don't think the Venom is gonna be on the same level as Deadpool. Like I don't
No.
know if the Venom movie is gonna have the same following as Deadpool. Like everybody loves Deadpool. He's your favorite anti-hero.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
But Venom, he's kind of like this is his, if I'm correct, his first solo big screen, like
Oh, it
his
is,
first
yeah.
title movie.
It is.
So, you know,
Oh, fuck, I
depending
killed
on how
myself.
this goes, I mean, that'll happen. But depending on how this goes, like, we'll see. I think this is a good introduction, like what they did with Iron Man, Captain America, introduce them on their own, and then drop them into the series.
Exactly.
You know, because I don't think the heroes that drop into the series just randomly and then get their own movies are as popular.
I mean,
Like, we
look,
have- hey,
look at
that's
what
good.
happened with Spider-Man, and look what happened with Black Panther, though. You know, because Black Panther
Yeah,
popped
like,
in
those are two.
he popped in at Civil War, and then had his own movie, and that movie was fucking insane.
Hardcore domination.
Yeah, it's true. I don't know, like to me, I appreciate the movies like Iron Man, Captain America, where they get their own movie first and then
Yeah.
they morph them together. The Hawk,
Oh, yeah, of
even with
course.
the original Hawk movies that were brutal, I still like them because it was like its own thing. It's like, oh, it's cool, like this hero's alone. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
no, it makes
I like
sense.
how things like you
It makes
introduce them
sense.
and then you bring them in. But also, I'm crazy, so. who knows?
But no, yeah, no, I get that, and yeah, ultimately I like that too. But sometimes it just doesn't. You just can't fit in the solo movie before you want to introduce them. You know, to get them into like the big.
The big battle scenes.
Yeah, exactly. The big battle scenes, the big movies that you want to put them in, and
Eh,
like that happened with Spider-Man.
make
That
it
happened
work.
with Black Panther, because it worked to introduce Black Panther in
Yeah.
Civil War. You know, because that was part.
And it worked to introduce Spider-Man. Like,
Exactly.
it was cool. Like he just swung in and stole Captain America's shield, and
Right.
then he stopped the Winter Soldier's fist. It's like, what? Why
That
is
was
he
really
so
cool.
superpowered?
That was really
Yeah.
badass. But no, like,
It was, but it's like, oh, okay.
yeah. I mean, it works because with Spider-Man it made sense because they didn't go all for. They were trying to avoid doing the origin story again because the origin has been so overdone, and everybody's
Yeah,
memorized
well-
it by now.
Yeah. I don't know.
So to avoid
yeah.
that, they went with what they went with, and it worked. Worked out better this way.
But they were. But Black Panther, I mean, that would have been a good one, just like Venom. Now, like that would have been the first
Yeah.
on-screen release. Like I would have given him his own movie first, and then dropped them in. But again, that's just me. I don't know.
No, I get you, and yeah,
That's why I
Also,
think
I mean,
Venom's
there-
gonna be
there-
so popular because
Yeah.
everybody's excited for Venom. Like no one's seen Venom before in his own movie.
Exactly.
And even then, like the last Venom, I don't remember that actor's name, but didn't
it was
fit.
it was
Like, he did a good job.
It was the same guy who played fuck, what's his name? Foreman in
yeah,
that 70s
fuck,
show.
what's his name? Yes.
Same guy.
Like
the
don't
same
get me
dude.
wrong,
And
great. I thought he did good. But
Oh, yeah, no,
it's
he
like,
did
you know,
fine.
he's like a scrawny little white dude, and no, Tom Hardy. Like they're giving him this badass backstory, but
Yeah.
being this like crime reporter or something. Like he's already a badass, and then he gets these powers. And in the trailer, it even talked about like he's kind of grappling with the symbiote inside of
Yeah.
him. Like we're gonna use these powers for good, and the symbiote's like, nah.
I think we can do whatever the fuck we want. I'm just like, oh
Yeah,
shit.
it's like, oh, okay. Like I love that internal battle. Like I
Yeah,
love
the
I'm
power
just
struggle.
excited. Like there's gonna be so much into this movie that's gonna really be unique. I think.
No,
Like,
I agree.
don't-
I 100%
can't
agree.
really name a movie that you have like a hero battling the villains inside of his own head.
Mm-hmm.
Like you've got the Joker, but he kind of embraced the villain's head.
Yeah, I mean that was kind of
This news
done.
is
That was
crazy.
kind of done in. If you saw the show Legion on Netflix, it's about the in the X-Men universe about Professor Xavier's illegitimate son, who has like multiple personality disorder.
Cool. Nah, I haven't seen it, but that's cool.
It's really, really cool. But the whole backstory with him is that he has like this other older mutant that kind of embedded himself inside of him. So throughout his life, he's always had this struggle with this other mutant that is like trying to take over his mind. It's really, 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 really weird. Really weird. But it's really good.
Yeah, I'll
So,
check that out. That sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah. It's
I
really,
like psychological
weird.
battles. So.
Yeah, that's exactly what this show is. And he's one of the most powerful mutants in the world, apparently.
Huh.
And I keep dying. Like, this is my one issue with the movie, if they do it. Because the most popular portrayal of Venom is the giant black, like, Titan-looking dude, like Hulky-looking dude, with the white spider symbol on his chest, right?
Yes.
The thing is, that white spider symbol was ingrained in Venom's memory from his time with SpiderMan.
That's
Because
true.
Spider-Man was the first person, the first being that the symbiote had any interaction with. So after his time with Spider-Man, he kept the spider symbol because that's just what he knew. You know?
Yeah, that makes
So
sense.
if they do it if they have that spider symbol in this movie with Venom, but they don't have him in contact with Spider-Man whatsoever, giant plot hole. Big gaping.
That's a good point.
One of the things.
Well, now that you mention that, I don't remember seeing the spider symbol. I'll have to look at
they
it.
didn't. They only showed the full Venom transformation from like the neck up.
Yeah, I know, and I thought I had seen some white lines. Granted, that could just be because like, oh, it's Venom, and I just remembered him from the old Spider-Man movie. So, oh, my mind just put it there. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a botanist. I don't do lines.
I'm not a botanist. Back with you and your botany.
Well, I don't. I don't do
something
botany.
I saw on Twitter from someone who was commenting on it was that there was a rumor floating around that instead of the spider symbol, he was going to have a white V on his chest.
It depends on the design. You know, if they get a good designer in there, it's like a nice V. It's got some little like accent notes. You know, it really matches the interior of the design.
And also, I'm gonna.
You know, it could have some good resale value, a good street, like a curb appeal. You know, it could work.
No, I agree. I mean, I don't know, maybe. Yeah, depending on how it's done, it might look okay, but personally, I just think it would look really stupid. Ultimately, I mean, the ultimate Venom style is literally just black. Like, there's no white, there's no color, just black. And I think that's cool. I think that would be actually better.
If the new Venom is sarcastic, maybe it's like the internal battle. It's like Tom Hardy wants the superhero logo chest. And Venom's like, I'll give you this. Big
well, it
V.
already, yeah. I mean, it already looks like they're gonna be going towards more of a, like I said before, it looks like they're gonna be going towards the more anti-hero-esque
kind of like a
Venom.
Punisher, I think. Yeah, it looks like a Punisher.
Yeah, because they already are promoting him as an anti-hero, not a villain. Whereas in Spider-Man 3, he was the villain. Sort of.
Yeah, so we'll see. I mean, I'm sure what'll happen is Tom Hardy wants him to be the hero, and then maybe, honestly, if I was doing it, I would make Venom just slowly take over. What'd you say his name was? Eddie?
Eddie Brock.
Eddie Brock. I would just see, like, I would have it start where Venom is, like, doing somewhat hero things to gain Eddie's trust.
And then betrays him.
Eddie kind of... Yeah, and then like slowly starts taking over, and
that
then they
would
just
be
start
cool.
doing evil.
That would be really cool.
Like maybe then they're trying to save Eddie from the symbiote. Like that could be a movie in itself.
Maybe, but the thing is, like Eddie kind of like gives himself to the symbiote, you know, in the comics. Anyways.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
He just
when he gives himself.
But he gives himself
loses control.
Yeah, but he gives himself willingly.
He gives himself
willingly. He's just like, take all of me. I am yours to do whatever the fuck you want with. Because Eddie already had kind of like not a dark streak, but oh my god, that was dead.
Yeah, he was a rough guy.
Yeah, he was just like, I don't really give a shit about being a hero. I just wanted, like, he went not power hungry, but he just went like happy with the power, you know.
Yeah, he wanted to make bad people pay for all bad things.
And then kind of went crazy.
Which I get. Yeah, I get it.
Then he kind of went a little crazy. But no,
Hey, I've
where
been
they
there.
could go with Venom is because there have been like multiple people to wear the whole to do the whole Venom style. Fuck you, guy. To wear the whole to carry the mantle of Venom. There was SpiderMan, Peter Parker, of course. There
Yep.
was Eddie Brock, who was the most popular. But then there's also Flash Thompson, and if you remember, Flash Thompson was the bully. Was like Peter Parker's bully, high school bully. Remember?
Yeah, I do
However-
remember that.
And in the comics, Eddie, Flash Thompson takes the mantle or takes the name Agent Venom because he's like this super militarized version of Venom. He has like armor. He's like Iron Man meets meets symbiote type of thing. It's really
That'd be
weird,
cool.
but it's also really cool. Yeah, it is really cool. Hey. Oh. Hee. I took my time and got a headshot. But no,
I can't believe it.
the thing is with this, like with the Marvel's portrayal of Flash already, he's like this super nerd who's also a bully.
Yeah.
Which
sucks.
personally, I hated Flash Thompson in the Spider-Man movie. I was like, this is so fucking stupid. He's supposed to be a football player or something like that, who just
Yeah, now
beats
it's
up
like the
Peter
Mean
Parker.
Girls clubs of like
Yeah,
chess
exactly.
club.
I'm just like, oh, come on. That's not... No, stop. I didn't like it. I didn't like him at all. But no, ultimately, I loved Spider-Man Homecoming. I thought it was awesome. It'll definitely be
Yeah, it was
cool.
really well
It'll
done.
definitely be cool to see Tom Holland in the black Spider-Man suit. That would be cool.
That would be cool. But I,
Although
don't know
I
if it'll
wonder,
happen.
I wonder if
I don't know.
they would make that because that would be a cool way to do Agent Venom because since Spider-Man's suit is kind of like militarized already, it's like the Iron Spider. So if you get like the whole, if they get the whole like symbiote merges with the Iron Spider suit, that would be fucking badass.
Well, I'll say this much: if they do a surprise appearance with Tom Holland in this one, it'll be smart.
I doubt they
Because,
will. I highly doubt they will.
Well, also this
Maybe
is
in-
coming out by Sony.
Well, no, actually that's
in
not.
association with Marvel.
Yeah, it's
But
association with
Spider-Man was
Marvel.
Fox, wasn't he?
No, Spider-Man was Sony. He was always owned by Sony. But then Marvel got the rights, borrowed the rights back from Sony for Civil War and Spider-Man: Homecoming. So now they're doing it like together, basically.
Huh. Well then, yeah. You know what? Tom Holland could make an appearance.
Die. Yes, got him. Oh, I killed my own guy
That'd be
too.
cool.
Fuck.
Well, I will say this: if Tom Holland makes an appearance, it's for the better.
Yeah,
I think
honestly,
that
yeah,
would
definitely.
really. I honestly think this is probably going to be the only chance that he gets. And I think it'll happen at the end. And I think if it follows the storyline that I'm thinking, like Tom Hardy kind of gives up his power to Venom and lets Venom take over. I see him and Tom Hardy like getting into a fight, and like Spider-Man fighting him or something.
Oh yeah,
And
probably.
like Tom Hardy's like, no, I don't want to fight you, and Venom's like, yeah, well, we're gonna fight him anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
And
That'd
then
be.
that shows
I really.
that,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
and
agree.
then
I
think
really
that'll
hope
show
they.
that Venom has full control.
Yeah, definitely. If they go with the whole psychological battle between Venom and Eddie, I think that would be really cool. If they continue doing it, because it already seems like they're sort of doing it. Because
Yeah, it
this is
definitely looks like
this is the
that.
first time that Venom has been shown to have like his own personality alongside the
No, and it's
host.
showing Eddie from before, like it started.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
know. I'm just so excited. It's gonna be so good.
Exactly. Now it'll be interesting to see if Tom Holland, because like we haven't really seen any like real battles between him and a superpowered being. We've only seen him go up against regular people or like struggle a plane away from Vulture. You know?
Yeah, that's
Like,
why I'm thinking. this
he
new
and Vulture,
Venom character.
he and Vulture
peeking
never
into the
actually
Sony
had.
Marvel world.
Yeah. Because he and
Yeah,
Vulture,
he and Vulture never really had a big fight.
No, they
against
never
one-on-one
actually had a
except
battle.
in the very end.
Yeah, they never had an actual battle. It was always Spider-Man coming in and disrupting his plans, and then Vulture either booking it, or dropping him in a lake, or
And then
destroying a
yeah, like
plane.
it's always quick.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
nothing
even the
like
end wasn't really a big fight, like hand-on
no,
thing.
no, it wasn't. So it'll be interesting to see how Spider-Man handles Venom if they do come face to
Oh, they
face.
better do it. Oh, they better
And
do
it'll
it.
definitely be interesting to see how Spider-Man handles Thanos.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna go too hot.
I don't think
Also,
so
do you
either.
think someone's dying in the new Avengers?
Well, of course. I
Who
went
do you
over
think it's
this.
gonna be?
I went over this with KJ. I have 3 deaths planned or predicted.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I
Like
have.
they're all 3 are gonna happen, or
Yeah, I think we're going to have like 2 minor, or like we're going to have a minor character death in the beginning of the near the beginning of the movie. We're going to have a moderate character death near the middle, and then we're going to have the big character death at the very end. That's going to leave it on the cliffhanger.
absolutely.
I think we're going to have Nebula's death at the beginning.
Okay, yeah, that's a
Because-
forgetful name.
Yeah, you remember who Nebula was, right?
Yeah, it's
She
that
was-
chick.
Yeah, the blue chick.
Yeah.
Gamora's sister,
Yeah.
and Thanos' other adopted daughter person. And then we're gonna have, I honestly think we're gonna have Black Widow's death in the middle.
Oh,
I honestly do, and then I think we're gonna have Cap's death at the very end.
you think Cap? I think Iron Man.
Well, Iron Man's
think
already
it's gonna
been
be
seen
Tony
in
Stark.
Avengers 4. That's the thing, because I was
Wait,
looking
what?
at in Avengers 4 set photos. They've shown well there were pictures of Ant-Man, Doctor Strange, Iron Man, and Cap all together. The only thing is, Cap is wearing his costume from the first Avengers movie. He's not wearing his new he's not wearing his Nomad outfit.
Whoa.
And they are also all wearing these little devices on their hands, which kind of gives the idea of maybe there's going to be some time travel thing going on. Maybe they're going to go back in time to try to save Cap. Or maybe there's a key in the past to defeating Thanos. I don't know. Maybe they have to go back in time to find out where the other Infinity Stone is.
See, the reason I don't know about that. Here's why I think it's gonna be Tony Stark. Tony Stark likes to go hard out
Oh,
the
yeah.
gate.
That's true.
We saw him in what was it? I can't. It was one of the Avengers. There's one where he goes into space, like he goes way out
Yeah,
there.
the first Avengers movie.
Yeah, and like he gets major PTSD from it, but it's like, you know, bro, like he liked to be the one that takes the lead. And I
Exactly.
really think that's gonna happen again. Only this time,
He's going to bite the
ain't
dust.
gonna work out so well.
Hey-oo.
Taking a
Yeah.
giant space whale works, but maybe not so much with Thanos. So I don't know. I just I feel like it would
it
be
will definitely-
Tony
I mean-
Stark's like the top Avenger. I think
Yeah.
he was the first movie that came out that got everybody roped on because the Hulk dropped the ball.
Oh my god, yeah. Well, I mean,
PTSD. For
we don't have that
Hulks
much
and
longer to wait. I mean, actually, by the time this video goes live, it'll be just one day before the movie comes out
Oh,
internationally.
man.
And I'm actually
Alright.
not seeing it until Sunday, which I'm sad about. Venom is looking to be a really, really, really cool movie. I'm super excited. I like that they're
Yeah.
going for the whole horror aspect type going for it. It looks like they're
Yeah,
doing
you
that
know.
a lot lately. I mean, we got New Mutants coming
is
up
cool.
soon, which is a horror movie. We got Venom, which is also going to be horror-esque. So
Yeah, it's gonna be scary. It's gonna be scary.
Spider-Man's interactions with Venom are going to be really interesting to see how Tom Holland matches up with Tom Hardy. Battle of the Toms.
Yeah, I really hope that they introduce Spider-Man in this movie at the end or something.
I think it's going to be a post-credit scene. I think so.
Oh yeah,
if anything.
yeah, definitely.
Like
That's
you'll
the most
see,
Marvel
maybe you'll
way
see,
to do
maybe you'll
things.
see like a piece of the symbiote attached to Tom Holland's backpack or some shit. That'd be kind of hot. Assuming like Venom and Eddie don't get separated in the movie. I don't know what's going to happen.
Or maybe just a piece. But no, I honestly think that Spider-Man's gonna come in at the end because Tom
Oh
Holland. went
no,
over-
no! You know what's gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen. I think it's gonna be Eddie Brock as his fucking reporter thing, taking a picture of Spider-Man or something like that.
Oh, that'd be cool.
during
I mean, I kind of
Infinity
hope
War
it's a
or something like
direct
that.
one-on-one. Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
You know, that would be
No,
kind
I
of
kind of
badass.
hope it'll be a direct, like a direct action sort of thing.
Maybe, maybe. I mean, if I don't know, I don't know. There's a lot we can speculate
I
on
know,
this all day long.
I know, I know. It's
But
gonna be
anyways,
good.
yeah, it's
That's
gonna
all
be
I
really,
know.
really good. And then
I'm so excited.
of course, Infinity War comes out on Friday. Holy fucking shit! Cannot wait.
Oh
Ah,
yes.
it's gonna be good. It's gonna be really, really good. I'm so hyped up. I'm gonna turn off my social media for the entire weekend. I'm just gonna focus on God of War. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna play God of War all
There you
weekend
go.
and not pay
There's
attention to
nothing
this
wrong with that.
shit.
Yep. And I will find a way to get you a message to let you
Fucking
know who
hate
died.
you. I hate
That's
you.
fine. Cool.
Is there anything
That's
else you
too
want to say?
bad.
Anything else you want to weigh in on?
No.
All right, guys. If you like this video, go ahead and slam that like button. If you want to let us know your
Continue.
thoughts on the new Venom movie, or if you want to let us know your thoughts on SpiderMan, or anything we talked about today, you can let us know in the comment section down below. If you're new to the channel and you want to see more of us, you go ahead and subscribe to the channel and hit that little bell so you get notified whenever we go live. Quick announcement, since we're right at the end. I've been announcing this all week, but I'm just putting this at the end of every video. I will be taking a break from recording the next week from the 1st to the 8th ish, because I am going back to the US for a visit, seeing all my friends and my family and stuff. There won't be regular videos going up. There will be a video going up on Tuesday, and then we will continue doing videos when we get back. When I get back, first one will be going up, I'm pretty sure, on the following Thursday. There will be a few live streams going on. I know I have one scheduled for Thursday with Benji. I may have one on Monday or Wednesday. I don't know. We'll let you know. We're going to be promoting this shit on all of our social media, so make sure you're paying attention to all of that. But yeah, Phil, thank you so much for coming on today. Good to
And
have
thank
back.
you for having me.
Guys, stay excellent, and I'll see you guys in the next dive-in.